Edgy, you in your neighborhood?
Yeah, I'm in with.
Am I ain't done nothing? We'll try to do Marco one last time. Alright, boy, you crazy. They just said it the whole minute, love now. Still ain't in there. I'm gonna go and get my trivia in, man. I'll join out.
I live with birds from there. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, breath. She go to battle. LED low to the tech. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look dead. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flats. I got it in the back. Ladies, they talk to chat. They stop on the rock, the man. I'm a K-back, 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. I can stay fat. I got the from the block and they standing.
I'm telling you. Fuck, I just put warnings. I don't even know what that means.
They know what that. I came on top of the building. He had a plan. We came on top of the building again. We never ran down there.
Yeah, I'm gone.
10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my.
I think Marco's still in it.
Hell no, I played Rossi.
I thought you said, oh, all y'all gone.
I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, replace land. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and the case.
Why won't let me close my phone?
I got a girl, but she go to battle. I live with birds from that. Sounds like I see it in there. I'm on your turf again.
Wendy's Biggie Bag. Everything you ever wanted, just $5. Everything I ever wanted?
Yeah,
That's right. A bacon double stacker, you sure the fresh meat, nugget fries and drinks for just $5. Wendy's Biggie Bag is everything you ever wanted.
The NBA playoffs on TNT are brought to you by Burger King, the Angry Waffle only at Burger King. And by Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now Trubisky on first down. And Austin Seferian Jenkins has it. And he'll this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, gotta go. 18.
They'll throw on first
Yeah,
down.
you ain't here.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Trubisky on first down. Throwing right in, that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward
I think
defensively,
they did it. It got to be
continue
too
to focus
archetypes
on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, yo, you see it?
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I mean, you know, they did that how it was in, I think, 17 or 16. It was like, hey, you can get all the badges. But, I mean, they only went to all of them with the bronze, though.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe
Unless
Mixon.
they won your, you know what I'm saying, your archetype.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big
I
practice
think it was 17 when you can get, like, you make a playmaker, like you can get all the fucking bad leavers and all of
and it looks like it's
drive.
clockwork right now for them.
Your diamond, all that shit gonna be Hall of Fame, though.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Man, answer do we give a damn?
Quay, you gonna join the squad? What, man?
There, gets him closer to the goal
Man, y'all gonna send the squad invite or what, man?
Man, I done seen this squad invite about 3 or 4 times, so you know the potential's all
Hey, man, go got it, man. Go got it.
From inside the 5.
We waiting on Twin.
They'll give it to him.
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Freeman. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings
you don't want to do
forward.
that. If you want some my points,
Surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal.
if you want some my points, right, you'll keep the point guard. But if you want to grab your bid and just be out here for fun, just for the W, that's on you.
Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about
I tell you what, go get it, motherfucker. Go get it. I'm going to teach your ass. Go get it. Go goddamn it. Go get it.
But right now, this is all about
Go get that nigga, right? Go get that nigga. Go and get that nigga. Nah, go get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Yo, ass say, I'm telling you, now you just gonna be along for the win. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. See, you got to go and look for him. I ain't got to. I already know mine that. Last time we went head-to-head, I rebound. That's all I'm going to say.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Oh, say less. I got the screenshot. Say less.
Right off the bat, it's a first.
Say less. I'm going to send it to you. Say less. Niggas be forgetting. Let me go and pull this up. Where you at, baby? Where you at, baby? Where you at?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first
That
and
ain't
10.
it right there. Hold on, let me go.
First down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. A second down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Bird. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I got it right here. I'm going to send it to you right now. Right now, as I speak, I'm sending it to you. As I speak. Oh, and by the way, this game you lost to me 74-41. Just so you know, you lost the overall game too. Not only did you lose the rebounding battle, not only did you lose the point battle, not only did you lose the grade battle, not only did you lose the steal battle, not only did you lose the blocks battle, you lost the overall game too.
Back to him on first down. They'll get forward for 3.
Would you rather have 15 rebounds or 16?
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to hear no excuse. Same thing for that. I'm telling you, man, right now you got to be it. You finna be in it for the win.
Second down.
Twin out of here, right? Get back in before you.
Throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside.
Damn, Marco ain't in here either.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
See your invite.
Detroit!
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll get it up the middle. And he's in.
Isaiah Marco beats back in here.
Texans. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey.
Yeah, I want to try to go and twin.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you.
It's only one goal in this form.
Frank about the whole thing. Only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in the contract. That offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Super tough.
Wait, am I in it? Well, I'm going to look at you.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup.
Oh,
And now some options on second and short.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball.
I'm joining you again.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Gotta go. Red,
On second down, here's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like
vintage,
old school coverage. Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner,
everybody
and a defensive player at the other, and they just locked people down.
Let's go.
Everybody in the squad.
On third down, Trubisky. This is caught by Jackson.
No, man.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Shaq's so motherfucking lame. Bitch ass.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
We gonna just say his favorite player in the NBA is Steph Curry because he makes it look so Steph.
To the 26-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I don't know why. I might rebound you. I'm out rebound you. I'm out assist you. Switch with whoever got that. Switch with whoever got the AI. That's all you gotta do. Switch with whoever got the AI. That's all you gotta do.
That one goes for 24 yards.
It don't matter. That nigga still. Look at that. Them niggas following me already. And way now.
At the 49-yard line.
Oh man. Come on, man. Point guard material, man. Point guard material. Give me a rock and get out the way.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You welcome, Rat. I gave you a rebound in there. So, like I said, I gave it to you. Come on, man.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Oh, that's my boy.
Like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
All right, now, look at 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hello?
Hey, what the hell y'all need, man?
Oh, we got 8. We're 8.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
I don't know. I'm going to see what's on the end. I might go to the ball and get them down.
They'll go with Foreman. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are in for
my black ass
6.
in bed. I gotta go work.
And that makes it
These motherfuckers ain't gonna recruit their sales until May. Man, you saw that shit that I posted on Facebook today with that woman talking about making college free. Bitch, swerve. You better go find something else to do with your life. That's my biggest sale pitch. Shit.
Patriots coming out now. And for them a touchdown their last goal.
Man, she better get her ass home.
Hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
I'm gonna shoot her at my damn self. How you that get everybody in there? Now they get interested. No, you want that free college, man. Let me quit here.
Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 20.
You know, I'm not doing at the high school. Who knows?
In Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
Hold on, wait. What just happened?
You see it?
Oh.
We're go.
So I had no fuck me up then.
And the pitch goes to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
But that means you want
run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
You see it?
On second down, here's Mixon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
That's 2 really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it. They are locked into what they're doing offensively. And now they've earned the right to rush the passer on third down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working. A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a third down. It's 17 to go. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And now out comes Houston. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No, Jack, Patriot!
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
Second down, Mayfield. throw here's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Mayfield going deep for Hopkins. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Trubisky will throw. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout.
Damn.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Trubisky to throw on second.
Hey, I hear me?
It's took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, nigga. Quit asking
Nigga, y'all don't be saying that shit. Y'all ain't saying nothing, nigga. What wrong with y'all, man?
Niggas be like, oh, they finna quit. They play a quit on them. They would took so long.
Sorry for that. What's up?
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And it's fielded at the 34. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And here comes the Texans now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
Grab it on my
territory,
hand,
which
bitch.
means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is working consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now Mayfield. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Lucky 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Oh, you did right. I didn't find this one.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Ain't no block.
That's my fault, man. I was down there. I was listening to it. Oh, hell, I gave it to you wrong, nigga.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Play action now.
Here's man, I mean, even though I was still unbothered by the little defense, I mean, still gave it to the lady.
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd.
Goddamn right. You got some stats?
Mayfield to throw it.
Not enough.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
Boy, the Knicks get their
up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think
this
they want to
is
stay positive,
ridiculous,
stay up
man.
with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now it's Trubisky to Mixon on the check down. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I should have passed that.
Hand off to Mixon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Sneaky, though.
Hey, 18.
Ooh, that's not.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective,
they were supposed to go to the corner.
Because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like
that's the only way I'm
receivers.
feeling
These are some agile players who can make
No,
a play in any spot on the field.
Yeah.
You trying to feel me?
Here's a give to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Watch 81. Blue. Advance up.
Now Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way down. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's like it made me go so far off him after he stopped.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, okay.
From the
Only they really in the game. Yeah.
Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Sorry, the nigga don't came on yet.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I was
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Gone. Watch it now, Barney.
Mayfield down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Hang on, we go. You see it?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these. He takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. Going long here for Wallace. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7.
Right,
it's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Man, Rhett just got bumped on.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
And Rhett, man, I guess next time you'll listen to me,
Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this
right,
point.
man. I mean, I almost got
Continue
to
to possess the
man.
football, gain some yardage, and put
What
the
about
onus
you?
on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No, you ain't. I'm doing your job. I'm rebounding. Right now, you tied up with your opponent for rebounding.
At the 24.
I'm killing mine.
It's the lead. You want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in a.
How you boxing my dude out when he had the 3-point line every time down?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period.
Look at you. You boxed me out and I snagged on your head. I snagged on your head. I snagged on your head. Snagged on your head. Come on, man. Go to man. I told you to bring your point more. You want to see my point. Look at you. He back.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline. They beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Dre, where you at, man? I gotta go after the game.
Pass the ball.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney. Gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's
Look.
That's what their job is.
Kill.
And really, a lot
Kill.
of the time they have to
Kill.
throttle
He
back
too
a
little.
little bit.
He too little.
You know
Laugh, nigga. Laugh not, nigga. Laugh not, cry later, nigga. Laugh.
That was good recognition to hold him to no gain.
Huh? Hold on.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Oh, man.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Hey, man, you better start trying to get it to them, man. You're trying to every time.
Hey, we did what we needed.
Come on, that's a block, nigga. That's a block. That's a block, nigga.
They were able to bleed some time off.
You crazy for look at my stat, nigga. You still just gave me a block.
Not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold
See, I ain't think I blocked that bitch either.
They do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Weird.
They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Baby, yeah, I want to pick up Dre after the game.
How's the head coach
I gotta
handling
go
it?
around
The
this
offensive
week.
coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
You need to
had
send me
your
another
fun?
goddamn
All right,
invite.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's off. Oh, that's off too. Watch out, twin. Watch out, twin.
Trying to shake off
That's
the
off. I got it.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
We'll go back to the other
Picked
quarter.
off at the 48. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On the toss, here's Foreman. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively.
Oh, right. I thought you were
So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry for Foreman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Again, it's Foreman. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.